Performers who live in Pulau Penang. And if you call us entertainers, you would not be so wrong. It's part and parcel of our makeup, please do say.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Penang Heritage Arts Festival podcast. Today we are here with Mr. Izwan and Miss Kheng. So, the first question I want to ask Mr. Izwan, how did this idea come about?
Well, this idea came about years ago. It wasn't like done like last week or 2 years ago. It was like, I think it was like 10 years ago. I think when I had a chat with Mr. Gentarama, who was my theatre director, my former theatre director. I used to do theatre with him on his direction. And we had this idea like, hey, why don't we do some sort of like kind of fusion thing. I mean, not to say it's never been done before, but I wish that we can do something like that, which I never tried before. And he was like, oh, okay, it was a very good idea. So we got excited about it, but then it kind of died off just like that for like a decade. Till like 4 months ago, he contacted me and said, hey, dude, you want to do this like what we talked about years ago? I was like, okay. I totally forgotten about it. And it came back and it was very exciting. So I thought that was an opportunity that I should grab it. I mean, do we have an avenue for it? We have the talent for it now. We have all the kind of crews to do it. We have the technology to do it. So so give it a try. Let's do it. I mean, like you can say it's 10 years in the making.
Alright, very nice. I like the answer. I also didn't know you were in theatre, so...
Alright, so this next question is also from Mr. Izwan. I would like to ask you what is the vision of the show? What do you visualize, before in order to do this show, and also what is your expectation outcome for this show?
Right, the expectation. Like I said, it's not to say it's never been done before, but personally, I've never done it, and it's something that never much been exposed to the public, in my opinion. That we need this kind of exposure. I mean, like, imagine playing contemporary music. I mean, it can be pop, rock, or whatever kind of genre, right? But imagine fuse it with the local instruments, like Malaysian instruments per se. So fuse them together, create a kind of different sound, a different vibe, a different groove. I shall may add on that, and you give birth to a different kind of music. But we're not just talking about music alone. I mean, like, personally, my vision is bigger than that. It's more about engagement and inclusiveness. So the show itself, it will be very interactive, very visual, of course, but it's going to be very interactive. So getting people to be in the zone, I would say, and get fused into the music together with the music itself. So and the most important part is give people a night that they'll never forget, nights they'll be talking about, and hope it open up to other avenues for such an effort to keep on moving forward and make it more sustainable. That's what I would say.
Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Izwan. So I have a question for Miss Kheng. Alright, so why is Gentarama willing to collaborate with Asdic Bunch on this fusion concept?
Well, there are a few reasons, but the most important one is, I think, we have been also doing contemporary music into our own ensemble, because our ensemble is more traditional setup. So what we have been doing is we use some contemporary songs, mostly like pop songs, Malay, English, but we set it into Inang beat, like traditional beat. So I do feel that there is much more potential of this kind of traditional band or ensemble to work together with a pop modern band, because I feel the music, like what Izwan said, the music, the vibe that comes out from mixing of a full band and a traditional band, it will come out as like for me, it's a magical and new moments, I would say. It's a new experiment, it's a new experience for even our musicians, and also for myself. I also never done that. even though I play pop or contempt music, but I never mix them together. Yeah,
All right.
I guess.
All right. Thank you, Miss Su Kang.
All right, so moving on. All right, so I believe that our audiences at home, most probably they would like to know you guys better. Maybe some of you guys know you guys, some of you guys don't. Both of your groups actually. So, would you mind to explain a little bit about your group? Maybe you can start off with whoever it is, feel comfortable to share with it, and also maybe just promote them out. Maybe tell them a bit, one or two about your activities over here in Penang, or maybe about your social media as well.
So for my group, we started this group for I think almost 4 years, but we have been playing like with other people. But it's just to officially have our own band. It was 4 years ago, and we have different kind of instruments in the band. So such as like accordion, violin, sometimes flute will join in. Sometimes we have gambus to join us, and some percussions like rebana and all musicians. We usually play for events like company events, dinner, annual dinner sometimes. But mostly we also play for Raya, like we just passed Raya and Ramadan, so we were all occupied for that. And also for weddings, like people would like to have like traditional kind of vibe of weddings, we have that also. Yeah, so we have tried out different kind of music, like even Hindustan music we play on Asli band.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have our own TikTok, we have our own Instagram. The name you can search online is Gentarama, GENTARAMA official. Yeah, Gentarama.official. Yeah.
Acidic Bunch. I would say born and bred in Penang. We've been around for 16 years together. 16 years. Heck of a long time. We've been playing around like festivals, events, functions, outlets, you name it. We played before like shows in Bangkok, for example, out of Penang, all that. Basically we play lots of I really do not want to box Acidic Bunch down by a particular genre, per se. When people ask me usually or ask us, what do you usually play? So I'll tell things that people want to hear. Right?
Oh, that's a very easy answer, I guess.
Yeah, because it's the main thing is we want to entertain the crowd, right? I mean, imagine people coming to see you, pay their hard-earned money and all. You gotta give them a show, and not just music, per se. I mean, like give them a show, and I mean a show. So you can call it a show band, all that. But I call it more like a good vibe kind of performing bands per se. Okay, and I know it's a mouthful. It's Acidic Bunch. It's not Acidic Brunch. Not even lunch. Not even a hunch. Okay, so it's Acidic Bunch. You can follow us on our Facebook, Instagram. Acidic Bunch, single word. Yeah, Acidic Bunch.
I want to ask Miss Su Kang, what is the nature of the sound that the audience will experience, and what instruments are being played to achieve the fusion?
I would say something that you cannot hear purely from traditional, and something you cannot hear purely from a contemporary band. I think the sound that will come out, I don't know. I cannot put the words.
I was so glad because you said something you can't hear. I was like, what was the frequency? Okay.
It's like a different kind of sound that you can't find from a pure traditional band and a pure contempt band. That's how the most that's the description that I can have.
Alright,
Yeah,
folks, so it's
but-
going to be something unique.
Yes,
Just like what she
something
said.
unique. Yeah, and we will have instruments like tabla, dol, accordion, and even Chinese erhu. So with this kind of instruments to combine with the band, I think you can kind of imagine.
Visualize the all the instruments. What is a dole?
Doll, not the doll. It's a dole.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Kheng. Now to Mr. Izwan. What do future group projects look like for the two groups in the future?
I never thought about that anyway. Just go with the flow. No, on a serious note, like I said, there's always, I mean, you're not certain on what the future holds for you, but even you don't have that kind of visualization, but it's something that you don't take for granted. You always want to plan things up ahead. You don't know what is the future state or what's the destination or what's the concept that's going to happen. I would say that we can actually elaborate further on this concept, or we can actually grow. I mean, like I said, okay, we have the traditional instruments, we have like with contemporary instruments. Well, you can incorporate, I don't know, dance or whatever, very visual, I don't know, very theatric. It can be in any form of, it can be combination with other kinds of art forms, right? It's just that maybe we have to think about being innovative somehow, right? Innovation fuels creativity, in my opinion. Yeah. So I would say this is very much doable. We can still continue this and explore and explore. I mean, I don't want to like have that too much of that visualization. I mean, like it kind of ruined the surprise. Sometimes you discover things by surprise. It's more sweet.
All right, quick one. I have a question that I would like to add in towards the question that Harit asked just now. So is this the first time that both of you guys collaborate together?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I've collaborated with Su King before.
All right.
We've done like 2-piece contemporary music. I mean, she'll be playing on the piano.
Okay.
Right. I'll play like, but what kind of genre? Ballads or pop, or it can be oldies, right?
Well,
But there was this one time.
yeah.
There was this one time interesting. I think we did it in the canteen China House.
Oh, okay.
Was it Merdeka? Was it? Oh, not different public holiday. Why? Why is it it's Merdeka? Cannot be Malaysia Day. I don't know. You see? Okay, right. So it was like we had an idea like, okay, all traditional instruments, contemporary music,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm the only one singing it, and there was a jam. I mean, like, who was the guy on bass who sang one song? Most did one song. It's kind of similar a bit,
All right.
like what we're doing, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's why I asked about Dum song. It was kind of similar, but this time you get the contemporary instruments fused together with traditional.
Mm-hmm.
The one I mentioned to you that we did that one time collaboration was
Yeah.
only traditional instruments. 3/4 lah,
I see.
right? 3/4, right? So I would say, oh, this is interesting. So that means this is kind of like an extension of that concept.
Okay.
So this phase 2.
All right.
Okay, to answer back your question just now.
Okay.
Right. Okay, phase 3 is coming. Right.
Oh, okay. Well, that answers Harit's question, I guess. All right, so folks, this is gonna be the first time ever that both of them are gonna be performing together as like a full band and also together with Gentarama's full band, right? I could say that way. I can put it that way. So that's one of the reasons for you guys to check them out for the Penang Heritage Arts Festival, definitely. And also, the last question I would like to ask Mr. Izwan. All right. And yeah, it seems like you are the one only been answering all the questions. But anyways, yeah, she have last question. But okay, I think both of you guys can answer this. Okay, both of you guys can answer this. Maybe we'll start with Mr. Izwan first. What can the audience that is watching us right now expect for this event, during this event? And also, maybe some of them would like to know what is the date and also where can they get the tickets. online and stuff, and also what is happening on that day. So maybe you guys can let them know what is happening on that day.
What they would expect.
Yep. And also maybe give them a reason. One reason for them to come and watch the show. Maybe. I know.
One
I don't know.
reason.
Yeah.
Really, you want to know,
Yeah.
right? You really want to know.
Yeah.
Appreciate your roots.
All right.
Okay.
So you hear it, folks.
Penang. I mean, like, Penang is a very colorful city. I would say. I mean, like, born and bred Penang, Penang Lang, right? It's very hard to get out of Penang. I don't know why.
I think all of us are Penang Lam over here, I guess. Oh no, except for her. Okay. Except for her. Okay.
Okay, that's nearby. Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Right. So you learn to appreciate things that you tend to take for granted, I would say, because it'll be presented in a form that will grab people's attention. Hence the reason why we're doing it within the modern kind of music, kind of presentation, right? Modern music. All the songs that basically anthems that everybody knows, that everybody loves, I would say. Right? But it's just like what Suki was saying, it's just slightly different, a different kind of approach, something more fresh, I would say. It's going to be on Friday, 8th of May. Well, originally it's supposed to start at 8:30, but like I said, know your roots very well. So being Malaysian, 8:30 usually starts at 9.
So we're starting at 9, right?
Right.
We're starting at 9, right? The show starts at
It's
9,
9, right?
9, yeah.
Oh, is it 10? I don't know. 10 is too late. Yeah. All right, roughly around that.
All right.
But hey, there's nothing wrong of coming early because there are lots of things happening. Not just the main highlight, you see.
All right.
Okay, I'm spilling the beans right now.
Okay.
On the ground floor,
Okay.
something interesting is happening. So, you can get the tickets at cloudjoy.com. So you can go to our Instagram or Facebook. There's a QR code over there. Also with the ticket prices. I mean, it's not much. I mean, the ticket price is quite cheap, basically, right? It's like having like your hipster cafe for a night and you get that, right?
All
Okay.
right.
So pass to Suki. Suki, anything you want to say about that?
Expect to dance.
Expect to dance. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a big one. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Well. That's the expectation. Okay.
Different kind of dance can be done, right?
Okay.
Like slow chilling dance is also considered dance, right? But anyway, just come and enjoy the music. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much just to summarize things up a little bit about the event itself. Well, on that event day, it's going to be on 8th of May, right? And also at the same time, before the event, even the show starts at night, well, we'll be having like a few vendors down at the UAB building, level 1. So there'll be vendors, there'll be food stations, and also at the same time, there will also be cartoonists that will be joining us as well. And also there will also be performing performers, or maybe like buskers, local buskers as well. And well, at the same time, if you guys would like to check out everything, please come by on 8th of May. And I would say on that day alone, the Penang Heritage Arts Festival will start exactly at 2:30 p.m. Okay, so I think we are done with the questions, and hope you guys at home who is watching this have a thing or two to think of. And maybe if you guys would like to get the tickets, please do so. Please go to Cloudjoy. And once again, the event is going to be happening on 8th of May. Don't miss out. Trust me, you guys don't want to miss this out for the Penang Heritage Arts Festival. But the Penang Heritage Arts Festival will not be only on the 8th of May, right? And it's going to be a 2-week event. It's going to be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the same place, which is the UAB building. We have different types of performances as well. We have theatres, we have dance, we have Penang Jazz Society performing as well. And we have countless more as well. Even Culture Show is also performing, right? Panorama. And then please, all of the tickets for all of the shows are in Cloudjoy. You guys can select, you guys can choose your date, and trust me, you guys don't want to miss this. Alright? Okay, so I think I would like to wrap this thing up. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Kheng, also Mr. Izwan, representing SCD Bangunan UAB Gentarama. Hope to see you on the event day, and hope to see you guys as well on the event day. Alright, see ya.
Penang Players and the Studio Pentas and Penang Jazz Society, contributors who have shaped the performing community. They respect past artists and their great contributions. Yet never